Yeah, we can actually put ads on the video. Like, have ads go through. It's kind of funny. A monetization thing. All right. Parlay Profit Club. Just gonna breeze through here. Also, too, now I just thought about this. Depending on where your mic's at, if your computer itself makes noise, maybe try to move it to a different location so it's not so close to the fan or whatever. But yeah, man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute after NFL ended, heartbreaking fashion for me. Took a little hiatus, a little break. Then you wait for the NBA All Star break. You're thinking to yourself, okay, this could be fun. Everyone's gonna get a break. I'm getting a break. LeBron's getting a break. We're all getting a break. You watch the thing, the worst dunk contest I've ever seen in my life. You can even call it that. It's on super early, so I barely get to see any of it. But then you get a really nice All Star game. You know what I'm saying? Like Wemby, then he brought back competition. Uh, he's the Justin Timberlake of the NBA right now. He brought competition back. You know what I'm saying? And you're thinking to yourself, okay, cool. Like this is what we're in store for like the rest of the year. And then everybody starts tanking, except for the Hornets, apparently. So now you don't know what to do with your bets. The Lakers going to show up today, or are they not going to show up? Are the Pacers randomly going to just is Bam Adebayo going to turn into Kobe Bryant all of a sudden, or is he going to forget how to shoot free throws? You just don't know. And there's a lot of random plays where you're just like, yeah, it looks like they're, I'm not saying, it looks like, there's some shenanigans going on with the points, with the spreads, the over unders, and it's getting more egregious. So it's really an interesting spot right now. We got baseball coming back. We got fighting sports, combat sports heating up again. We're in an interesting spot. Very, very interesting spot. So a lot to talk about. Black people back in the news again, doing degenerate things. Shout out to the man Tiger Woods. The guy can do no wrong. Whatever he does makes golf more interesting. Oh, Tiger Woods got a new girlfriend. Everyone wants to play golf again. Oh, Tiger Woods crashed his car. Everybody wants to play golf again. I've never seen anything like it, but the guy is basically, literally, legitimately as an athlete, he's too big to fail. I will say that he gets more popular. People start buying his Sunday red clothes now. His son starts improving, like he's brawny, and yeah, man, the guy, and he probably gets a driver. Over and under on Tiger Woods getting a driver. That should be a Kalshi bet. Surprised I didn't see that one this as I was looking through there. Then Saturday, watching my African brother, my Nigerians. You guys see the background, you know what I'm saying? Adesanya, the last African king, Ngannou, Usman, Adesanya. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, should I bet on this? I'm like, nah, because when I bet on a guy who actually I like, I get too emotional. Let me not like bet on a guy. I'm just like, but if I'm gonna get too into it, $100 on the line. Now I'm like mad at him, and it's too much. Let me just watch it. No money on the line, just for the love of the game. Let me just watch the fight. In my back of my head, I'm like, he's like, I don't know, 38, 37. I don't know. He's old. Never bet on fighters who are older than 36, especially in a championship fight. It's a rule. But it's not Adesanya. Pereira's watching. I'm like, he's not gonna lose in front of Pereira. Can't. We're in the whitest city in America, Seattle, Washington. Shout out to 12. Piper comes out. I'm like, okay, they're doing their thing. Adesanya is kind of doing his thing. He's looking good, staying away from him. I'm like, all right, cool. Blocking some takedowns, bunch of takedowns, block most of them. Cool. Then all of a sudden, this nigga thinks he's probably thinks we're boxing all of a sudden. All of a sudden, nigga wants to show that he's a tough guy. I'm like, bro, just just kickbox. Let's just stay at range. Let's just circle. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this nigga wants to box inside, close up, close range. I'm like, hey man, why don't you just snipe? You know, we're playing Call of Duty. You don't gotta. It's your first game. Like, why don't you just kind of hang back a little bit? Nah, nigga, I want to go in there with a knife and try to like knife somebody from behind and do all the stuff I've seen on YouTube. Piper, one shot and takes him down. I'm like, oh, that's not good. Takes his back. I mean, it was just a mercy rule from the referee after that, and you just realize to yourself like, damn, one of my childhood heroes is gone. It's up for him. He's like, hey, I'm still fighting. I'm like, bro, like, I get it. Fight out your contract. Maybe try to get to that Jake Paul bag, but I can't watch this anymore. I can't watch. I can't just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, oh man. If black people ever needed a W, it's now, man. And so
No, it's not. It's not now. I mean, you just got to know when to stop. I mean, UFC is different. You know, it's part of the sport, right? You say contract. Hey, you're a zoo animal. Hey, man, go out there and fight. Hey, I can't fight anymore. I'm at the end of my man. Go. I didn't ask you if you go out there and fight. Your brand name. You're gonna sell tickets. You're man. It's like, bro, I don't want to taint my record. You know, that's why I like Floyd. That's why I like Floyd. Hey, if they're gonna pay you, hey, I'm gonna pick. You know, I'm going and make that record clean. So it was like you said, it was tough seeing him go down. But hey, man, just do the movies. Do the movies.
hey,
Like,
shout
don't
out
be a
Black
loser.
Panther. Shout out Black
Don't
Panther.
be
We
a
all know what's up, bro.
don't
Dr.
don't be a
Ryan
loser
Coogler.
unless you're gonna be a villain. It's like, oh,
Come on,
he
bro.
got out, like he fell off in the UFC, so now he's a villain, movie character. Like, okay, but if you're trying to be like a hero, if you want to be an Avatar, they could be like, oh, Netflix got Avatar. They could be like, hey, you want to, but you got to be a winner though. You got to be a winner. You can't be no, bruh. Come on, bro. How you going out like?
I
Nah.
mean, entertaining guy, but it
I
also
like him.
lets you know how old like I am too. I'm like, dude, this guy.
Yeah,
like,
already. That's UFC
you
is
know what I'm
tough
saying?
to continue because once you get to because remember Silva. Remember back in
Yeah.
the day, it was Silva was the guy, and then we were like, "Damn, he fell off." But it's like that's how it goes. Like the before who's the other guy? Damn, the Irish dude.
Oh, Connor.
Yeah, Connor. Remember, he was like he changed the whole. But it comes to a time where you fall off. I remember watching that fight. I'm seeing him get beat. I'm like, damn, wasn't this the guy who was like? But yeah, he gets to a time where it's like,
Uh,
so you got to give it up to him. I mean, it's tough in the first place. UFC is one of my favorite sports. Like if you're really watching it, it's a tough sport. So shout out to him. But
hey, one of the last sports where you and some random people in a bar can just join forces and all feel the same emotion, just kind of just because either you won money or you pick the same character, and it's like, yo, this is a good night.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, but um, but you mentioned Floyd Mayweather. I actually heard he's going to try to box again, like legit. People are saying he needs the money, which would be unfortunate because he should have been a billionaire at this point. But man, over under on Floyd Mayweather coming back to boxing and getting another W.
I forgot who he's fighting. Um,
Because before he was doing like some exhibitions against these characters. Apparently, this is going to be an actual fight.
yeah, that's what I
Knowing
saw.
boxing,
I don't know if they dropped it person, but yeah.
boxing's so rigged though that I doubt he's fighting like a killer. You saw,
I
I
mean, you
saw,
can't just start. You can't just put him up against a killer. This is
no,
out of retirement. This is the movie. He
bro. I
comes out of
saw,
retirement. He wins, and then then he moves up.
bro. I'm watching. I got through Rocky 4. Walid got me on Rocky. I went through 1. I cried on number 2. Number 3, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I see why this is a legendary movie all of a sudden. Number 4, I was like, okay, respect, I get it. We doubled down again. But I think it was let's say number 3. I think in number 3 where like Rocky realizes like, oh, I ain't him. His coach is kind of telling him like, yo, man, we've been kind of handpicking your fighters. We're like, you're not fighting bums, but we've been kind of setting up your matches so you look good. And Rocky's like, wait, I don't really know if I'm him or not. Like, I don't really know if I'm like that dude or not. It's like, come on, Rock. Like, you're 34. Come on, Rock. He's like, what do you mean, come on? Like, yo, like, why'd you guys tell me? It's like, bro, like, it is what it is. This is the game, man. Like, we're trying to like maximize your run. You're selling t-shirts. Like, so Floyd Mayweather coming back for 51. I mean,
it's a spectacle. Again, it's you're trying to see if is he going to lose? Is he finally going to lose? Like, so now I'm gonna say he wins.
He wants to keep making money. He has to win. Now, the real good second question is, are niggas going to show up? If you really need the money, like imagine, because like us back in the day, like when Floyd Mayweather was doing his thing, let's just say like he's fighting Canelo. Like I think the Canelo fight was like 2000. I want to say that's like 2009, 2010. So like I'm like 18 at that time in 2010. There's no way I had the money to go to actually go to a Floyd Mayweather fight. But now, what is it, like 15 years later? It's like, damn, bro, like I could actually go see bro fight. Like I could actually, imagine like being a kid and watching like Jordan, and then you're like, man, I wish I could have seen him when I was an adult. And then he goes to the Wizards. You're like, damn, bro, like I know it's not the Bulls, but like, yo, y'all want to go see Jordan? Like, could you imagine 2003? Like you're 30, you have the money, and you're just like, yo, y'all want to go see Jordan?
I mean, that's how I feel about the Kanye album. I'm actually I was listening to it. I was like, yeah, this ain't. Now I got the money to go to the show, but it's like, but this ain't the same. But that's how it is.
I mean, that's what I'm saying though. If you have the money, you're kind of like, yo, like, it's a Friday night. Jordan's in town. You know what I'm saying? I live in Boston. Like, yo, let's go see Jordan. I'm not even an NBA fan, but Jordan's back, bro. Like, if you're a wrestling fan, okay, The Rock is so old, but like, yo, like it's The Rock though. So Floyd Mayweather coming back. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West, one night only. I mean, I could see just for the love of the game, you're like, yo, I gotta go see this guy. Like right now, I don't know how many people you can name right now where you're like, yo, this guy comes out, does one show, one night only, like whatever the price is. If I got the money, I'm paying it. For me, I can probably say like someone like Donald Glover, boom, paying it. Kanye, clearly I'm not paying it because I also would be at the LA show. But then here's the thing about the Kanye show. After listening to that album, bro, I was like, I don't want to pay to see this album. Like I was listening to J. Cole on some podcast, and he was basically saying like he's basically wants to like tour Forest Hills Drive and The Fall Off like every couple years.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm like, yeah, okay, like yeah, bro. I'm like, hey, do you want to go?
Well, no, and it makes sense for him. Like it makes like some people, it makes sense. Like for him, it makes sense because who wants to listen to freaking? Come on, we ain't trying to listen to all your discography,
bro.
Like,
but
he knows which ones because he knew which ones. He said Forest Hill Drive. He knew. Come on, man. What do you ask anybody? Hey, J. Cole, what's your favorite J. Cole? And Forest Hills Drive. It's automatic. So
like I agree with you. The premise of what you're saying makes sense for most people. The problem with J. Cole is like Friday Night Lights is actually one of his better projects. Like he kind of did a lot of his better stuff kind of early, and then later on, like
yeah.
So
But also,
he's the weird.
saying it's not like he's not going to perform the hits from, it's going to
Oh
be a
yeah,
specific,
yeah.
but he knows which ones to use to fish.
Yeah, no, he knows which ones, butter the bread, as they say. So yeah, no. But my point is like Kanye. I'm like, bro, I can't pay for like the Bully album. What would you rate it out of 10? What would you give it?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Our first listen, like a 4. Like 4.
I can't pay $400 for a 4.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If Kanye's gonna perform that album, I'm cool. If he's gonna do the hits, I'm in. The problem is we don't know what he's gonna do.
The hits, I don't know. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, if we're gonna talk about that, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna wait till he does a show because I believe Kanye can still put on a show. Like if you're like, hey, because you can tell you can tell like that's what he's. I feel like he's trying to force these like concepts, Like I feel like he's trying to force it for the sake of, hey, I'm dropping a project. But if you were just like, yo, same thing J. Cole said he's gonna do. If you told Kanye like, yo, my beautiful dark twisted fantasy, let's do another world tour. Like you're just gonna do the whole album, make a show. You don't think he'll do some crazy ass go back? Okay, let me go back to that mind of and create like a whole show based off that. I'm like, yeah. Oh, he's about to. Okay, yeah.
I think he's just saying capable.
Like this stuff.
I think he's capable, but the reality is like, can you sustain it? Like the discipline, the energy, the focus to do.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's right now. It feels like he's just doing it for the sake of, hey.
Like if you're saying like he's gonna be like Jay-Z and do like the Yankee Stadium 2 nights or whatever, I'm with you. Like, okay, yeah, he can definitely do that.
Tour was just I just meant tour.
Tour is crazy, but like one night only, whatever. One night I'm doing this, like, yeah, he can crush that. He can definitely do that for sure. But yeah, that's my only thing is like there are certain people where it's like, okay, this person's so like, bro, Prince, Michael Jackson. There's certain people, even Tyson. We saw it with Tyson. There's certain people who are just too iconic where it's like, bro, like I wasn't around in your prime, but now I get to like at least experience some of the nostalgia. That sells. So maybe Floyd, you know what I'm saying? And if Floyd loses if he actually needs the money, his life is over. Like if you lose, like there is no comeback. You're not Rocky. Like your whole career is built off of.
But his whole career is built off. I mean, okay, he lost and then it's over. Like, all right, you finally lost and then end it. I'm cool with that.
Can't end it if he needs the money. That's my point.
I don't think he needs the money, bro. What you think you think he spent all of it?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of ways to go broke. I'm even hearing right now, like Drake. Apparently, his one of his mansions in California, like it costs like because it's like a lot of it's like loans. It's like the loan payment or the house payment is like a couple like millions of dollars. Like it's just crazy money. Like you're just
also it's California now, so I mean everyone's in trouble. But I mean, nah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's money issue.
Hey man, stand up for your city, bro. Stand up for your state. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have some pride.
All of a sudden,
yeah, the biggest blue state in the union, right? Like have some pride, bro. Like
yeah, I'm just saying the facts. But nah, I think he's good. I think he's doing it just to all the greats do it. They get that itch to come back. Saw Tom Brady do it at the Fanatics, that big flag football thing. He could come back. He can come back.
He didn't look good. I mean, the one touchdown pass that his team got all day looked good.
Again, it was just, people just messing around. It's all for, social media.
Once I saw Tom Brady tap, what's his name? Who's that? The guy from the Eagles, I forget his name. The quarterback. Was he tapped him and got him out of there? And then just threw a dart for a touchdown. I was like, damn, yeah. Bro, Tom Brady throwing a touchdown to the best Patriots wide receiver in the last 5 years. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, of course, that was the team.
So yeah, that
Yeah,
was
he looked pretty good. Okay, so man, I don't want to talk about this. College basketball right now. Obviously, they're having the Final Four and everything. College basketball is weird. Last year, I feel like I had the formula for college basketball. I had a really nice bracket. Bracket was pretty accurate. I was like literally in the top like 15% of brackets in the world last year. This year, not even really even messing with it. But college has changed because people in college can make so much money now. They're basically getting paid like millions of dollars to play in college. You're now getting like low key pros playing in college, guys who are 24, 25, guys from overseas, guys who didn't make it to the NBA, are not just staying in college. And so now it's like how you know what teams are good. It's just like it's kind of random, but the bigger programs who have more money are basically rising to the top because they have like legitimate, like pro level athletes now. However, still random. Talking to our buddy Toss, hey man, it looks like Duke's year, man. There's all these signs, numerology, this and that. I'm like, okay, Duke. All right. I mean, I'll put like 50 on it. Bro, these niggas, they roll St. John's, of course, St. John's. St. John's was never gonna win anything. Cool. They run into UConn. I'm like, UConn's usually one of those blue blood teams. They're usually, but you know what I'm saying? But the numerology, the bet. Kobe went to Duke, he's 33. JJ Redick, the year of the dragon, da 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 da. Cool. Duke is up by what was it like? I want to say they're up like 3 points with 10 seconds left. Somehow these niggas choke away a lead. The craziest scramble. All of a sudden, nobody knows how to hold on to the ball and just call timeout or just dribble it out. You guys been playing basketball all your life. You guys don't know how to fucking just hold on to the ball. You guys panic. And somehow UConn comes back and bro, the guy hit a dagger three. They're saying, oh, there's magnets. Bro, I was like, bro, I like that toss. And then there's like this thing on YouTube, on Instagram that I saw where like these niggas they produced so many NBA players in the last like 8 years, 0 rings. And they had some names like Jason Tatum, Zion Williamson, like all these different players. I'm like, bro, why didn't I see this graphic before? So college,
yeah, college basketball, and I remember seeing someone else say this, and I think I said this while I was in Vegas too, watching all these, while I was in Vegas, where the actual, gears are being turned. I was hearing some things. But I can't say nothing because we'll get in trouble. But
what do you know? What did you hear? Just watch.
Hey,
let me take a Duke bet off of fucking IG conspiracy.
Hey, I could have told you. That was dumb. All I'm saying is college.
Sense. I was like, he's like, come back when I'm right. I'm like, damn, he beat. Then they beat St. John's. I was like, well, damn, they beat St. John's.
No. College basketball. To your point, you said they're getting paid. What else happened? Betting. Betting has taken such a hold. So now college basketball is a part of it, and you can see it. You go to Vegas, you're gonna see it. It's not real. It's fake. Gilbert Arenas, I think was saying the same thing. It's not real. So treat it. I was watching the thing. I forgot what game it was that convinced me. I think it was was it Kentucky game? Someone lost, but at the buzzer from a layup, it's not real. When they tell you to make those brackets, come on, man. Yeah, submit your submit your brackets before we even start, so we can see how y'all feel, and then we'll make our. Come on, man. They've been.
As you talk about it more now, it does seem kind of stupid, but
yeah, just submit your brackets.
But like, I would say it's like the same way we were saying the NFL is wrestling. I would say basically every sport is becoming wrestling now.
Yeah, no. Again, to your every sport that there's money. college basketball is now getting money, so they got to turn it into that,
except
entertainment thing.
except for the right? The UFC. Because that's Vince McMahon actually
That's
wanted to
true.
buy the UFC at one point, and his whole issue with it was like, oh, I can't control the outcome. Like, why would I? Like, how are you going to make a star if I can't control the outcome? So the UFC is probably still probably the last legitimate one.
There
Although
is
there's a lot of not conspiracies, but there's been a lot of investigations because people have been not necessarily like botching fights, but
I'm gonna
like they've
I'd say
been like giving out
there's
information about
influence.
people's injuries and stuff.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
It's
maybe
not really.
there's influence on how
It's just a
people treat.
different level. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's
Yeah,
like the nigga hurt, and then coach is like, "Oh yeah, bet against him." It's like nigga, like that type of stuff, like more insider trading type stuff. But it's
yeah,
its own
yeah.
collusion. But yeah, so I guess where this gets really weird is the NBA, because with the NBA, you have blatant taking, but like it's harder to know like when it's good. Well, I would think the skill right now in the NBA is to know when the tanking is going to happen. We already kind of know what teams are likely to tank, and I have them on screen right here. Right. So here's my list of the bottom teams in both conferences. So the teams that are out of the top 10, these are the teams that are most likely to tank. Agree?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
What do you mean, sure? You bet more basketball than me.
I
The
well,
Bucks.
I don't want to. This is kind of the whole tanking theory is more
Bro,
you
you don't
just
believe
I'm
in
gonna let
tanking?
you. I I see it differently. I see it differently.
How do you see it?
I think there are teams that are just meant to not that are just meant to lose. Like it's not necessarily tanking. It's just like they're gonna lose. Like it is a wrestling match. Now, I think the NBA is different in the sense where all the other sports they need that WWE factor, right? I think the NBA has already had that. What they're missing now is every night. Like you can't sustain the whole WWE, scripted stuff every single. Basketball's too long compared to all these other sports. So now it's more of okay, we need a spectacle, we need something, we need highlight, we need a star. That's how you keep the games interesting. So, like Mavericks, for example, I do watch a lot of Maverick games, and they'll lose every single game for the most part. Games will be close. There are games where they get blown out, but there are games where they'll be close. Grizzlies too. Back when Jaw was playing, even now, there's games where a lot of games, all the games are close, close, close. But you just know they're going to lose. Like there's no way they're going to sustain that win. So I don't really see it as tanking. Because sure, the Grizzlies could also be like, yeah, we're not going to win this game. Let's just. That's when you notice them like making stupid turnovers. You'll see like, oh, you're down by 2. Oh, you just threw the ball out of bounds. You see a lot of teams do. The Clippers, like you're like, what? Like, bro, you can't make a free throw. Like all of a sudden you're missing free throws. I think it's just they're like they're scripted to lose. It's not really tanking. I think tanking used to be a thing. I believe it used to be a main thing, but after a while, they now use that as the excuse to be like, oh, okay, you guys need to lose, so we'll just say it's tanking. You guys suck already, so what's the point? So
I mean, the only problem with your argument is Bam Adebayo.
No, that's the spectacle part. So that's the spectacle part. That's why I'm like, it depends on who's playing, on players. That's where you kind of connect, like who's going to have a big game, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I think it's just because look, the teams who are tanking, they're not getting rewarded. The Mavericks before that, they weren't tanking. They were the best team with Luka, and they're the ones who got the first pick. The team that always tanks, I think it's the Wizards. When have they got the first? I think they got Sar. I don't know if it was the first pick, but no one gets rewarded.
Yeah, I mean, you can't
for
guarantee the
like,
pick, but like you want to be in the mix.
none of those teams are in the mix. It's always a team that
No, just because you didn't get the number one pick doesn't mean you didn't have a better opportunity.
I guess, but again, look at all the team. The Thunder, the OKC Thunder never tanked, but look at them. Like so you're never rewarded.
They
for
made
tanking.
good trades. They had a good GM. They made good trades.
But I'm just saying, tanking is it's. But I mean, to your point specifically,
Look
yes,
at you look
teams.
at the Philadelphia 76ers. The process that was all about tanking.
I mean,
and it's not like technically it didn't work out for them because they picked bad players.
yeah, it didn't.
But they did get the number one pick like a bunch of times.
But again, it's a script. Sure, you can get the number one pick to whatever, but are you really winning at the end? Like it's already set up. It's already set up. Like it doesn't matter. You guys are gonna get this guy anyway. It's still the first pick. He's still a good player, but this is actually
we don't know. We're speculating.
It is speculating.
Adam Silver's picking.
To your point, yes, those teams are more prone to tanking to know.
So how are you betting right now in the NBA? Are you still betting?
Not as much. I'm waiting to playoffs because, again, to your point, it is that time where I don't call it tanking though. It's more spectacle. What team or who has this? What's the highlight of tonight? What's going to happen? But so these teams are all teams to bet against. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like your logic. Well, from my standpoint, I haven't really bet a lot in the NBA this year, but if I were to get into it, logic, the way I was betting last year doesn't make sense anymore. Like, logic, who's scoring what, the matchups, and who's more likely to win in a sort of traditional environment. But if in this tanking environment, I just ask myself, okay, like, what's the best strategy? If you're operating in this environment, what's the best strategy? And my conclusion is, okay, identify the teams that are most likely to tank and bet against them when they're playing teams that are in title contention, in playoff contention. Like Spurs are playing Wizards. Yeah. Now, the thing too is like, okay, if the Spurs are playing the Wizards, the line should be really, really high in favor of the Spurs. But I would not be surprised if the line's too high, where it's like, let's just say like minus 1,200 or whatever for the Spurs. I wouldn't be surprised if the Wizards cover the spread, because the spread is probably going to be like 25 points or something like that. And because you're expecting the Wizards to get blown out, and all of a sudden it's a close game. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff.
I guess you could. It is tricky. It is tricky. It's. I don't know if it's because there's so many games, but I mean, there's games where you would think a team's gonna win, but then they end up losing. So it kind of just depends. It kind of just depends.
But you also it doesn't depend. You've seen it with the Lakers.
It does depend. I'm telling you, there's a lot of games because there's so many games that I've won on because I bet on them to come back, and they end up coming back so many times. Like it started off against me, and I was like, you know what? Let me just, and then I started winning off it because it's like it's crazy how often that happens. So you have to be careful, I guess. I guess you'll see when there's a turn. You gotta like look at the streaks. What I started doing is I'll go to the NBA app, and I'll look at the winning streaks, losing streaks. You can kind of tell from there, or give yourself a better like idea of like, okay, when someone's streak's gonna snap, depending on who they're gonna play, and then or if they're gonna continue it. And then a good example of that was the Hawks at one point. I lost against them. And then it's like, what? How's this team? You kind of go look at them. And you're like, oh, okay. You kind of follow their, pattern. And then that's when I started winning on them. Because it's like, oh, these guys are actually good. And then you see their schedule or whatever. These guys won like 7 in a row. So it is, it's
Yeah,
it's weird. Same thing with the Clippers too. That's another team that was,
What I would say too is like again, like you said, like look at the schedule. If I start to see a lot of teams on that schedule that are in tanking territory, I'm like, oh, these guys about to go on a run. But if I see them about to go face a bunch of title contenders, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be maybe they'll get 2 out of 3 here, But you can't tell me if the Celtics are gonna face these teams listed here that they're not gonna go on a run.
And then also, there's other factors too. There's like level of
because I remember watching that Laker game. It was like Lakers Pelicans, and Pelicans were like kind of like it was the weirdest game I've ever seen. Like the Pelicans were kind of like keeping it close, and the Pelicans are kind of winning, but they're kind of also like doing a lot of dumb stuff.
Yeah,
and they started winning kind of like late in the third. They're winning the game, and the Lakers come back in the fourth and win by like 10 points. I was like, so the result looks like the Lakers just cruised, but like the way the game actually played out, it was like kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
And then everybody, they had Zion, they had DeJounte.
There was that too. Again, teams aren't playing full all throughout the game. Like there's a lot of factors, especially again, it's so long throughout the season. It's teams are like, okay, let's just keep it close to the end, and then it just comes down to okay, who has the best clutch players? Okay, well, yeah, I might. I'm gonna go with LeBron and Luka and Austin Reeves. Yeah, so.
And another thing I think that's happening too is like you almost have to like know okay like what's each team's record and judge their motivation to win off that. Then sort of cross-reference it against like, oh, is this like a nationally televised game or not?
Yeah.
Is this like a game that is one of the teams like one of the storied franchises where like their fan base is just too big for them to ever like not get viewership? Like the Lakers, the Celtics, the Knicks, sometimes the Warriors. Like they're just always gonna have eyeballs because their fan bases are too big. But if a game is like a nationally televised game, those are games where like it has to be close. Like you're not gonna have a nationally televised game and it's a blowout, unless both teams are like good teams. Like if the Spurs play like
and even if it is a
blowout because it's like no one's expecting it and both teams are good. But if people are expecting a blowout and it's a nationally televised game, it can't be a blowout. Like it's just not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not good for business. So that's my thing is like, okay, let's see these teams' motivations. Let's see what kind of game this is. Is this nationally televised? Is this like a midday slate game on a Saturday or whatever? And then I can kind of see like, is the NBA gonna allow these teams to tank this day? Or are they gonna keep it competitive? Or you know what I'm saying? And then bet like that. Like almost betting based off of like ratings. Like what's better for ratings, basically. Hey, we're still gonna let you guys do your thing. Like we can't control the outcome of the game. The outcome is gonna be what it's gonna be. Because like sometimes you'll see like a game recently was like Lakers versus they're playing. Let's just say Pelicans again. At halftime, Lakers are up 61-59. The live bet line was minus 600 for the Lakers. Like, bro, you guys they're only up 2 points. Why is it minus 600? Because they already know the outcome, but how it plays out, it's like wrestling. Sometimes like a good wrestling match will have you thinking like, oh, that other guy might win. He might win. And then he loses.
No, yeah, that's exactly
the point.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, I mean, based on this list, we can look at the NBA upcoming schedule and try to snipe out the games where
Nah, man, because right now it's not good. You don't have no one's really fighting for spots.
I feel like you're thinking too traditional though.
I mean, go ahead. You're gonna see a lot of dudes missing in action. Gearing up for the playoffs. I
But that's
forgot
not
how
the
many games
point.
are left.
The
Like
point is
12.
like what teams are actually scheduled to win based on, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Okay. Let's see.
let's just look at today. Let's just look at today. All right. Tell me if you're surprised by anything you see on the screen.
Let's see today. Sixers Heat. Not surprised.
Hawks beating the
Celtics
Celtics.
Hawks. I think. See the Hawks again. Hawks is one of those
No,
things. But
I'd like to see what
yeah, I want to see the stats because I don't think Tatum played. Did he?
did they say
No. See,
I don't
they
know that
played.
either.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. They said Jalen Brown, go out there, do your thing. Now Tatum is, coming off an injury,
Probably on a minute restriction, yeah.
but but I don't think that's their. They had a lot of. They had some other dudes sit out. Oh no. Well, yeah, I think they were down some people. But to my
Derek White was
point,
trash though. Look at this.
to my point, I think remember they just hit the playoffs. They just got the playoffs the other day. They were like, oh, Tatum gets into the so they're on cruise control. Okay, cool. Jalen Brown, go lead. You get some more reps for playoffs. Tatum, we're gonna rest you. You're our star. We're gonna let you, get some, light skin treatment. But that's a good example. So I'm not surprised by that.
Light skin treatment's crazy.
But see, here's the thing. If you would have asked me straight up, I would have said, oh yeah, Celtics. But I wouldn't have known, Tatum wasn't gonna play and all these. So I would have just stayed away from it.
Okay, Spurs Bulls. Are you surprised?
Spurs Bulls? No, not surprised at all. Wemby played
Or
too.
Suns.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you surprised? Come on, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Tennessee's.
bro. Look how many of these teams are on the list that I just made.
No. But today is what? Monday. It's a Monday night. Like who's watching basketball tonight? Like, yeah, all those teams should have got blown out.
And that's my point. This is
And
easy money. Okay,
I said I agreed with you. I did. I said I agreed
Bulls,
with you. I did say
Grizzlies, Jazz, Mavs. These are all the teams on my tanking list. All the teams on my bro. We got to do tanking parlays now. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom.
Wizards too. Wizards about to get blown by Lakers.
Okay, yeah, I wrote 5. What?
And I said you were right. But again,
okay, so we have tomorrow. We got tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Tuesday night.
Give me 1 second. Let me talk to this girl. Yo, what's up? Hey, what's up? What?
All right, I'm back. What are we talking about? Oh yeah. Okay, you've had some time to look at the screen. You've had some time to get your notepad out. Ask ChatGPT.
Tomorrow, let's just go to prime time. These are all again. Tomorrow's Tuesday night.
No,
Again,
no.
it's a
No,
simple
no,
yeah.
no, no. This is what I want. This is what I want. Because
All
what you're
right.
not understanding is like these non-primetime games. This is where I expect it taking to happen. You're not
But
gonna.
again, this is not. These are not. You're not going to win nothing off. I mean, you can try and hit the parlay, but you're trying to win,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
It's parlay profit club, bro. What are you talking about?
all right, all right.
Let's try it out. Let's just. I'm gonna just go through the list, and
Yeah.
we're gonna see if we can actually identify the teams that are guaranteed losses, put them in a parlay, and see what happens.
Guaranteed losses. Okay.
First team up, 4:00 in the afternoon on a Pacific time. We got the Suns and the Magic. Are any of these teams on our tanking list?
No.
So
none of
this
both
game
these
is
teams
random
are-
as shit.
both
No
of those teams
idea.
were evenly matched. I will say this though. I don't know who's home that game. It looks
The
like
bottom
the
team is
Magic.
usually the home team, right?
Yeah. Okay. So if Suns are away, plus they're playing a back to back, I'm
Are
gonna
they
give
playing
the
back to
Magic
back?
that
They
one.
are.
Yeah.
So you like the Magic there?
That one. Yeah.
Magic. Who does the Magic have?
Magic. They got Banchero. They got
Did you see
Bane.
Lowe's podcast, Legend of Winning? He was like Banchero is like the worst shooter. He's like the worst prospect of all time, basically.
No, he's not. He's panned out to be.
You got to watch his thing because he made a good case. He was basically saying like because Banchero can't shoot and he's so limited offensively, he literally like handicaps the team, and the team's actually better without him because when he's there, like they have to play so elementary that they're easy to defend.
Yeah, whatever. But no, they're Magic cool. I would take the Magic on that game.
I'm not gonna test the Magic, but I will say CJ is in on the Magic. I don't know if I'd put them in though. For me, like my money, I don't know.
If you want to for sure, no, I understand.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't trust the Magic.
But I mean,
Hornets Nets.
If you move on to Hornets Nets, take the Hornets.
Are the Nets on our? Are they on our? They
The Nets
are on
are.
our tanking list. They are on the tanking list. Now the Hornets are also. I think they're number 10 in the East right now. Potentially trying to make some noise in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're on right now. So
the Nets. Did anybody play today?
no, they didn't play today.
All right. Well, I got Nets at home. Hornets. I think Hornets about to go off. I think this is one of those teams where the Hornets they come out and they put on a show.
I will say because it is a Tuesday, Hornets will win the game handily. But yeah,
So
again, Nets got nothing to play for. They're literally out of contention. Hornets, they're trying to prove something. They've been playing hot. So yeah, I would easily give that to Hornets.
Okay, so we got the Hornets. We got the Pistons and the Raptors. These are another team that's not. These guys are not.
Pistons are playing right now against the Thunder. Ooh, they tied it up. They went to OT. The thing is, Pistons are down in Cade.
And they're in overtime tonight on the road.
I can't say it'll be a for sure win against the Raptors. I can't.
They got back to back playing at home against the Raptors tomorrow. The Raptors are not on.
You know what? I say yeah. I wouldn't put them on that loss column, but I will say Raptors probably win because Pistons are they can afford some losses right now.
Well, but they're also playing right now. They're coming off a back to back against the defending champs. Like the chances of you winning.
So if Pistons win tonight, tomorrow night they might just be like, all right, let's just hold back a little bit because they're already first seed. They're just trying to win enough games to be ahead of the Celtics, and I think they're already 4 games ahead.
What if they lose tonight?
If they lose tonight, then yeah, they're probably going to try to win. Then that changes this bet. But yeah, if they win tonight, then I'm going Raptors.
I think I want to go Raptors either way. I think if they lose
Then
or
that's
win,
that's even better.
because look, they're already bro. You're telling me back
Exactly.
to back,
They're going overtime.
back to
Well, it
back.
doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
back to back
chances.
games, and you went to overtime the first game.
Yeah, the chances are it helps your. You make your
Bro, are
decision on
you
the bet,
Luca? Are they Luca Doncic?
but they're
Nah,
already going to OT with the Thunder. Like that's enough to be like, okay, I can't say they're not good. Like
I'm not gonna. I would. What's going to happen is this game is going to be way closer than it should be, and I think the Raptors win it. But
or Raptors just take it outright. Yeah,
well, I think
but
the betting line should be like everyone should think that the Pistons are going to get crushed because of what we just said. Like they're playing a back to back, defending champs in overtime. You would think that they would get crushed, but I would expect it's actually going to be a really close game, and they might just barely lose.
I don't know. Again, this is there's a lot of we never
We'll
know
come back.
until that.
We'll come back to
We
it.
never know until that. I'm just saying this is a young team. This isn't one of those like if they win, you go back home. You're the first seed in the East. Yo, we're winning without our star. Let's do it for the fans. This is a young. This ain't no. Okay,
Let's come back to it. Let's come
yeah.
back to it. Let's come back to it.
Knicks Rockets. I'm taking Knicks.
Neither team is tanking here. Rockets at home. Rockets are a bad team chemistry wise, awkward team offensively.
Yeah, I'm taking the
defensively. They're pretty good, but like, don't know how motivated the Knicks are to win this game.
Knicks
got smacked by the Thunder. Knicks are on a road trip, it looks like. I mean, didn't Kevin Durant, he beat them in their hometown last time, right? Kevin Durant hit like a big shot or something.
I don't know if that has anything to do with,
Well, I just kind of let you know how the season record it went. Because last time, basically, I think Kevin Durant.
The last time they played, the Knicks won by 2. Yeah, February 21st. Both teams playing to as full strength as they can.
It's an awkward. It really depends on how. If the Rockets,
man.
How much offense the Rockets can generate. If the Rockets could actually work together and generate some offense, KD has to fucking do some shoulder press and carry these dudes.
Here's the thing. Do you trust the Rockets other than KD to beat So unless you've been watching them and me personally, no. Lately Rockets suck. Besides KD, I'm taking Knicks.
It's a tough one. Cavaliers are not tanking for the Lakers. LeBron James. This is going to be a closer game than it should be. Or no, it'll just be a close game in general. Do Lakers win or not?
I have no idea, to be honest. That one's
Lakers
are hot right now. To be honest, I would take Lakers. I would take Lakers. They're hot at home. I would take Lakers.
Lakers win back-to-back at home is interesting.
Cavs, you can't trust them.
Cavs also on a back-to-back.
But again, these are both two teams that are on the tank list.
No. I'm just Cavs are not. Cavs are
no. Jazz, and the.
No. But I'm just saying, Cavs are on a back-to-back, and Lakers are on a back-to-back.
Yeah, so I mean,
the Lakers are the home team. The Lakers should take this because Lakers are the home team on the back-to-back.
I think Lakers take it. I won't be surprised if both teams are, but Lakers are the hotter team right now. So.
Also, the Lakers have the narrative. LeBron James.
Forget all that. Lakers are the hotter team right now.
They got the narrative.
If they were in Cleveland, then yeah. But in LA, Lakers should take care of business. Keep that seed strong for playoffs. Mavs Bucks. Damn. I mean,
I think both of these teams are on the tanking list. So this is going to be a tough one to go with.
No,
Bucks are a soft tank,
Giannis
and the Mavs are like a very random tanking team. Hold on, what does it say?
Yeah, I'll give it to Mavs. I'll give it to Mavs.
Best upset targets are going to be the Bucks, Mavericks, or something. Yeah, I mean, this is more of a team that you got to really know these teams. Is Giannis still playing?
Giannis out, so Mavs.
He's out again.
Yeah,
Didn't he just get in?
yeah, but remember the team said they wanted to shut him down.
Mavs on a back-to-back. Just got smacked against the T-Wolves. The only good thing about this game is that because it got blown out, they probably took out some of the starters early.
Mavs they're a young team. They just play Coop. They play through Coop. It's just going to be another gym night for him.
Honestly, without Giannis, I don't really know who's on the Bucks right now.
I was just going to say, Bucks just don't. Their roster is so depleted. Like they don't have nobody. Like no one's playing.
Also, you got your boy Doc Rivers on the hot seat. That for a game that he should win, I feel like he's going to lose this game. Because he should win this game, I feel like he's going to lose this game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, Doc, here's a layup game. They find a way to lose.
It's not even a layup. Mavs are one of those teams that they keep it close enough.
I mean, these guys are coming off a back-to-back. I mean, come on, bro.
But yeah, we'll see. I mean,
the Bucks should win this game. You got a Mavs coming off back-to-back, young core, still trying to figure it out. Like, you have a veteran coach. You guys went to the playoffs last year. I mean, come on. We got Clippers, Blazers. Neither team on the tanking list. Kawhi and the boys at home. Clippers been pretty hot lately, right? Clippers should probably win this.
Clippers been hot. Trailblazers are not trash though, but their best players are out. So yeah, Clippers should take
Blazers it. Destroy the Wizards, of course. Clippers destroy the Bucks. Clippers at home.
I'll take the Clippers.
Kawhi actually giving a fuck against a team that no one cares about. Yeah. So here's what I got.
They are. Yeah.
I got the Clippers. I got the Lakers.
Damn, Lakers are for sure.
I don't know if I have. We have the Hornets.
Clippers, Mavs, Hornets for sure.
I want to. Pistons and the Raptors. I feel like the Pistons and Raptors is a trap game. Actually, let's just see. How's this game going over here?
I say Raptors win, man.
Oh, this game's so close. I do actually want to see how the outcome of this game, because this game is going to be a trap game depending on how it goes.
I told you, depending on that, but the Raptors are gonna now. If Pistons,
I feel like the Pistons beat the Raptors. If the Pistons lose to the Thunder, this game is going to scream that the Raptors should win, that the Pistons are going to win.
Like you said, you said that you think the Raptors are going to win either way. How'd you change so fast?
Because, dude, it's like leaving cheese out for a rat. It's like, bro, okay, the team lost to the defending champs in overtime the day before. Now they're playing a back-to-back against a team that I was like, bro, of course the Raptors should win this game. But that's why they probably won't lose. They probably won't win that game.
Okay.
But yeah, I do like the Nets. I don't know why I can't trust the Knicks. I just don't know.
No, that's fair too. You can't trust both of them. Here are the only for sure's tomorrow are the Hornets. To be honest with you, only for sure's are Hornets. Now you can add the Clippers. You know, they're at home. So that helps. But yeah, Hornets and Clippers. And then if you want to feel, hey, I like the Mavs, you know, so I'm gonna throw the Mavs in there too, but I would say so because Bucks roster.
I kind of like the Mavs here as well. Only even just another, because this should be a layup for the Bucks, because Mavs are going to be on a back-to-back. The Bucks should easily win this game, and that's why I feel like they're not going to,
because Doc Rivers is going to get fired, and this will be another game as to why.
Yeah, those are the only three, and to be honest, I would take the Magic. Let me double check. I would take
the Magic and the Suns. I don't know. I just don't know. Are the Suns on a back-to-back? Yeah, they are. But they actually won their
Suns are back-to-back, yeah.
And they blew them out.
They
probably rested. The Suns should beat the Magic. The Magic don't have any players that. The Magic aren't a good team.
All right, so he's still out. Dylan Brooks is still out. Booker just went off. Booker went off for 36. You think he does that again against the Magic? No.
I don't know if he does that again. Who did the Magic have again?
Again, Banchero, Bane. They have they actually got blown up by the Raptors. Banchero, Bane, Carter Jr., the big guy, Suggs, light skinned dude.
Is Wagner?
Is
that guy Franz Wagner playing? Okay, well,
other Wagner.
Yeah, that's a game I stay away from. That game. Actually, this is one of those games where, like, who does Couchy think wins, or whoever the sportsbooks think is going to win that game? That's who I go with. Actually, I don't think this is going to be a trick game
for the Suns. For the Suns Magic.
Yeah. Yeah. So they got the Magic winning minus 132. So yeah, I'm with that, to be honest. I'm actually with the Magic now because I don't see this as a trick game. Like Houston, New York, the odds are basically break even. So basically a coin flip.
Only because Rockets are at home too.
Toronto, Detroit. Look at this, Toronto, Detroit. Detroit is like minus 149.
See, told you Raptors.
Detroit is minus 149. That.
I was saying if they won tonight, they would win tomorrow. Also,
Dallas minus 112. Lakers minus 132. Clippers minus 218. Yeah, so Detroit's about to lose this game. I'm surprised. I wonder if the odds stay that high for Detroit tomorrow. I feel like it's a little too high.
Maybe.
You're coming off overtime and playing it back to back, and you're still minus 140. Yeah, definitely keeping that one out of there. But I'll do a parlay. I'll do a parlay for Nets, Magic, Lakers, Mavericks, Clippers. And I might separate it into two 3-team parlays and try to like spread out the a little bit. But those are the teams. And if I hit one of these, then we definitely know that, okay, yeah, we're definitely cooking on these.
At least toward the end right now. It makes sense, yeah.
These obvious scheduled losses in the NBA. I might just collect some lunch money off of this. So we'll see, man. You'll see me in the group chat firing off, see how many I hit. You know what I'm saying? Just no eyes closed, just throwing darts. You know, it's like, yo.
But okay, but look at this. So Magic played the Hawks Wednesday.
Sure.
Which I would say they lose to the Hawks.
Well, this will be a back-to-back Magic. So
they win tomorrow, but then they lose Wednesday, which would make sense.
But
yeah, that's one of the things I look at, streaks. So yeah, I would look at that and be like, okay. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Then you have 76ers Wizards. Like, is this to take a brain surgeon to figure out who's going to win this game?
Again,
Bucks
but
Rockets.
hey,
Rockets going to be one of those coin flip games, right? This is going to be one of those games where like, okay, but the Rockets will win that game.
Yeah,
of course. Celtics Heat. I mean, obviously the Celtics should win that game. Pacers Bulls. Bulls are on the tanking list technically. Bulls are on the tanking list, so I'm going Pacers. Also, I think Pacers are also sort of. I think
Pacers are starting to tank now. Pacers
should be on the tanking list. Like what the? Yeah. Pacers are actually on the tanking list. They're probably on the tanking list more than the Bulls are actually.
I would take the Bulls. Yeah.
I stand corrected. I would take the Bulls as well. Knicks Grizzlies. Knicks coming off of back-to-back as well.
Grizzlies again tanking. Grizzlies tank team.
Yeah, so the Knicks have to win this game.
Yeah. If anything,
Jazz.
If anything, look out for Knicks. You know what? I don't know. I don't like to work backwards like that, but I was gonna say maybe. Knicks win against Rockets.
Well, the problem is they both play.
Yeah, but it would make more sense for Knicks to win will go on a streak as opposed to Rockets going on a streak right now.
I mean, the reality is Knicks are the better team.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you want to go into like, who's better on the road, who's better on whatever.
Yeah,
I feel like the Knicks are a pretty good road team, though. I don't know.
Also, it's the Grizzlies, but yeah.
No, in terms of like, I'm actually talking about the Rockets game, like this game here. I think the Knicks
that too. Yeah.
But over here, like clearly the Rockets should win this game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so they might end up losing. Yeah.
The Nuggets obviously are going to win this game. Kings are on the tanking list, so Raptors should win this game. And then Spurs, Warriors. The Warriors.
I don't think Steph is playing it yet. I think he's still out.
Of course not. But even if he was, the Spurs are still going to beat them. Like the Spurs
don't say that, man. Come on, man. We just forgot about Steph Curry. Niggas, every time Steph gone, niggas forget about Steph Curry, man.
Bro, he was playing in the beginning of the season. It didn't matter.
Man, he was just chilling. Steph. He was just warming
the man,
up.
40 years old.
You know how it goes. Like,
also, he needs more than. When has Steph ever won games by himself? Like, he always needs his team. His squad.
Porzingis just put up 23 the other night. He might
for the first time against Wemby. What's his average? Nigga averages fucking 5 points a game. What are we talking about?
Who knows? He might tell Wemby to go sit down. The unicorn is back.
Hey, I'm just saying. I feel like Wednesday is an easier day to bet than actually tomorrow is because there's just more obvious.
No, it is. It is. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Let's just.
Well, I'm saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, the betting strategy is what it is. It's like because you basically the more volume you have, the higher your win percentage. But I'm just saying, like these ones are more obvious to me. And there's just this more obvious win. There's more obvious games to pick on Wednesday than there is on Tuesday. But I still believe the Hornets, Lakers, Clippers, Mavs, probably the Knicks, and the Magic. If we hit all those and I didn't put it in one big giant parlay, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, bro, you know how hard it is to like no scope a whole just scope out the whole slate. Would be crazy. The one game that would be the tough one to choose would be this game, but because the Pistons just lost, they went to a nail biter too.
You know,
because they're gonna lose that.
Yeah, I couldn't decide because you can't even trust the Raptors, although they're kind of on and off. But yeah, I just stay away from that game. I stay away from it.
I feel like this is like too much. It's too emotional, but at the same time, I'm like, why is it minus 140? Like that's the part that's throwing me off with that game.
There's a game.
I wouldn't bet on Raptors Pistons.
No, yeah, I wouldn't bet on it either.
I like
There's
to
a
see
lot
how
of off too many factors. Off back to back. You don't know who's going to be getting uh, load management and all this other stuff. So yeah.
agree. But yeah, let's just see what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna shoot off. I shoot off like $10 or so. Do a couple parlays and just kind of see if I can build up my $10 into whatever, and then
Lakers
blow it
Cavs is
into
going to be a good one. Lakers Cavs
another
Lakers Rockets should be a good one.
another bet. We don't have time to talk about it now, but I was gonna throw it out there. Is just like literally just blind betting, starting pitchers in baseball. So like, usually the way baseball works is like the starting pitcher is basically like the quarterback. So every baseball team has like 4 starting pitchers that they rotate through. And so when the good guy is up, the guy who's actually like legit like star pitcher, like for the Dodgers, it's Yamamoto. Basically, because he's Yamamoto, he's not going to lose that many games. Like when the Dodgers actually play him or they start him, he's probably going to win about definitely 80% of the games he's going to win. So just blind betting when the Dodgers start Yamamoto, you don't even have to really know who, like he's going to win most of his games, period. And if they're playing a bad team, like it's almost like a no-brainer. So that's my betting. That's probably my new strategy for baseball right now is like, bro, don't even worry about, oh, we're playing the A, we're playing the – that doesn't matter. Because baseball, whenever they play a team, it's always a series. So Dodgers are playing the Yankees, they always play best of 3. Oh, Dodgers, Angels, it's always best of 3. That's just how baseball is. So they'll always be one game where each team gets to play their best pitcher. So if Yamamoto's pitching, I don't care who it's against. The Dodgers are probably going to take that game. They may not win the series, but they'll take that game 80% of the time. So I'm just going to like, there's a couple other pitchers who are like elite. A guy named Paul Skeens is really good. The problem is sometimes elite pitchers are on bad teams. So even though the pitcher's really good, he's on a team that's just trash. Yamamoto is one of those pitchers where it's just like, oh, he's really good, and the team is also really good. So just blind betting. Oh, what's his? When's he pitching? Yeah. Stack together. Like that's kind of the bet right now. So if you can kind of find a couple of other pitchers in that same spot, that's the bet right there. Don't overthink it. Oh, it's minus 300. Cool, bro. Just understand that this is Floyd Mayweather. He's not really losing. Like, he's going to have a good record. So you can even look at his record last year and you'll see like, oh yeah, he only lost like 5 games all season. So that's one I haven't really like fleshed it out in terms of like, how do I map out the schedule where I know like he's going to be pitching. So I can like put it in my schedule and like be aware of it and all that. But that's what I'll probably do for baseball once basketball stops hitting so much. But yeah, man, then we'll roll back into football, and then that's where we really start to cook again. Football, you know, that's when I guess separate the men from the boys and everything with football games. So that's where I really get to busy, just really get cooking again. But yeah, man, we'll see how this basketball thing goes. I think it's tanking bet. I'm liking it. So just bet based on the ratings. Oh, what does Adam Silver want? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Vince McMahon said The Rock today. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Follow the spectacle, yeah.
All right, we'll end it here. Try to see if we can get it again next week.
So thank you for listening to another episode of Profit Parlay with your host. You know, this is my home right here.
I ended the stream. I exited instead of ending the stream.